So let's see the first question, what they are saying.
Your screen is not visible, sir.
Just a second. I'm sharing once again. Now,
Yes.
yeah. So we are doing, there are some 83 questions in this section. Let's do some half of that. The first question. So, Maddengrad company manufactures a single electronic product called precision mix. Okay. This unit is a batch. This unit is a batch density monitoring device. So they have given some description about it. Attached to large industrial mixing machines used in flour. Okay. So we are not concerned with all that. So Maddengrad company manufactures single electronic product called precision mix. This unit is batch density monitoring device. So how much you make, that they monitor. Attached to large industrial mixing machines used in flour, rubber, petroleum and chemical manufacturing. Precision mix sells for $900 per unit. This is the product what they are making. The following variable costs are incurred to produce each precision mix device: labor, material, overhead. Okay, these are all variable expenses, and then marketing costs, then total variable expense are given. Maddengrad's income tax is 40% and fixed cost is this. Expect for an operating loss incurred in the year of incorporation. The firm has been profitable over last 5 years. Now what are they asking? Assume a 10% increase in annual fixed cost. They are saying that. Let's assume that the fixed cost has increased by 10%, right?
10%, yes.
So 6,600,000 into 1.1. This is 10%. A 20% unit, 20% unit cost increase for direct labor. So you have to take direct labor and you have to increase 20% of that. So how much is the direct labor per unit? 180, right? So they are saying that it is increasing by 20%, reduction in unit metal cost by 25%, right? With no change in
Yes.
selling price. There is no change in selling price.
Okay.
Maddengrad company's break-even point would increase, decrease by how much they are asking. So first of all, what's the formula for break-even point? Formula for break-even point is what? There are two formulas for break-even point. Break-even point in unit and break-even point in dollars. Fixed cost by contribution per unit is break-even point per unit. Okay. If you want to find break-even point in sales, fixed cost by contribution per unit, and contribution we can write as sales minus variable cost, selling price per unit and variable cost per unit, correct?
Yes, sir.
So if I write this sales minus variable cost per unit into selling price, that will give you a break-even point in sales. Right? So we are concerned with break-even point in units. So we will see the contribution now. Let us do one thing. Let us increase the annual. Let us increase the direct labor by 20%. So 180 into 1.20. And what is the contribution formula? Sales minus variable cost is contribution. Correct or wrong?
Yes, sir.
What is the contribution right now? 900 minus 600. Isn't it so? It is 300. Correct?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Let us now change the things and do 180 into 1.20 and the metal cost 240 into 0.75. Is it right? Factory overheads is this. Can you tell me what is that you are getting?
$216 first one.
Okay, this is 216. Okay.
180.
180, right? Okay.
Yes, sir.
105.
Total is
And
501.
this, I'm adding all of this.
Okay, 576.
576. So this was the previous break-even point, but now with changes, how much is, what's the, previous contribution? Now what's the contribution after changes?
324. 324.
324 is the contribution, right? That is sales minus variable cost.
Yeah.
Why did we find out the contribution? Because fixed cost by contribution is break-even point, right?
Yes,
Fixed
sir.
cost has increased. So what is the value of fixed cost here?
Six, 72 lakh 60,000.
Okay. So fixed cost by contribution. What's the break-even point in units?
22,407.4.
Yeah, so we will keep it 22,407. And what was the break-even point before? We have to find out the break-even point before. So what was the fixed cost? 66 lakhs, right?
Yes.
What was the contribution? 300. Can you tell me what was the break-even point? Old break-even. This is new break-even point.
22,000.
Old break-even point. What's the difference?
407.
22,407 minus 22,000. So 407 units.
Yes.
Right now we have this many units. We have to produce more to break even, right?
Yeah.
So can you, will you want to note it down? Shall we move forward?
I'll note it down first.
Okay. This is a big chapter. So good, interesting questions. You can tell me, I'll scroll down.
Can you scroll it down, sir? Done, sir.
Let's do the next question. A company breaks even at an annual sales volume of 75,000. So sales required to break even is 75,000 units. That means if you make this many units, that means if you sell these many units, you can break even, right?
Okay. Yes.
Actual annual sales volume was this much. So actual sales minus break even sales. Okay,
Okay.
right? We can see here there are like this, at this point you can break even, and they have produced this many, they have sold these many units, correct or wrong? And the
Yes.
company reported operating income of this much. That means for extra 25,000 sales number of units, 200,000 of operating income, correct or wrong?
Yes.
The company breaks even at annual sales
Seven.
volume of this. That, what do you mean by this? If you make 75,000 units, your income will be exactly zero.
Zero. Yes.
Why? No profit,
No loss.
no loss. But selling 1 lakh units, you are getting how much operating income? This much. That means for additional sales of 25,000,
200,000 is
you
enough.
made an additional income of
2 lakhs.
So now what is the margin? What is the like operating income? Operating income is also called as contribution. See, sales minus variable cost is contribution. Okay.
Sure.
This is also called as PBIT at times, or also called as operating income.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. So what is a unit contribution margin? Your operating income by number of units, right?
Yes.
That is the UCM, unit contribution margin. So this is your operating income or contribution for extra number of units. So per unit, how much is the contribution?
8.
$8, right? Now they are asking us fixed cost. So how we will be making the fixed cost? The formula for break even point is fixed cost by contribution per unit.
Sure.
So break even point is at 75,000.
75. Yes.
What is the fixed cost you have? We have to find out.
Have to find out.
Contribution, yeah, per
8.
unit is 8. Multiply. How much?
6 lakhs.
You want to note it down?
Yes.
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah. Next question. Tell me the answer for this.
Okay.
Break-even quantity is defined as the volume of output of the revenues are equal to, very simple, total cost. Total revenue is equal to total cost. At this stage, we
Break
break
even.
even, right? Shall we move forward?
Yes, sir.
Next question. So this is a new question for you. First of all, you should know what is margin of safety. Okay.
Okay.
Formula. Margin of safety is equal to, just a second. So you have gone across all these concepts, right? You have written the notes also. So margin of safety is what? When you have budgeted something that you want to sell some X number of units. Okay.
Okay.
And to break even, you have sold Y number of units. So if your budgeted sales is more than your break even sales, you have
Margin of safety.
margin of safety. Is it right?
Yes, sir.
So it is the amount, margin of safety is the, see, whatever you have budgeted, it is more than the break even, right? So it is
Okay.
the amount by which sales can decline before losses occur. It is
Yes.
the amount by which the sales can decline before losses occur. That means this much is required actually. Your break-even sales should be less than your budgeted sales. You budgeted that you want to make a sales of 1 lakh and you have break even at, that means you for 80,000 90,000 worth of sales you have break even. So margin of safety is 10,000, right? You have this excess, correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So the selling price per case is $20. So a company manufactures cell phone cases. This is the selling price. Variable cost is this. Forecasted sales is this. Related costs are given below. These are fixed expenses. Okay, and what they're asking you, what is the margin of safety, right?
Yes.
So at $20 per selling per unit selling price and the forecasted or budgeted sales of 4 lakh, how many units you would have sold? Divide. How many units? 20,000 units, right?
Yes.
So you'd have sold 20,000 units or not? Hello.
Yes, sir.
This is the forecasted sales or budgeted sales, and this is the selling price per unit. So budgeted number of units what you need to sell is 20,000.
20,000. Yes.
But then we will see
Break
the
even
break even
sales.
point. Yeah, break even sales. So can you just add all of them?
Yes. 1,60,000.
Yeah, because we don't have a variable cost, we have all fixed costs. So 1,60,000, right?
Yes.
So what is the break even point formula? Fixed cost by
Contribution.
contribution. So contribution is sales minus, yeah, 10. So how many units? 16,000 units.
16,000. Yes.
So this much units you need to sell to break even. So this is break even sales.
20,000 is budgeted
This is
sales.
budgeted sales. So budgeted sales.
20,000 minus 16,000.
So what is this? 4,000.
Margin of
4,000 is margin of
safety.
safety. You want to note this down?
Yes.
Yeah.
Done, sir.
Next question. They're asking break even sales in dollars. So I'm leaving this question on you. I'm waiting. You have to tell me the formulas. I'll write it down.
Break even sales in dollars.
Dollars. Fixed cost by contribution by sales minus variable cost into sales. But just a second, just a second.
Okay.
Okay, hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but the thing is we have that total fixed cost, right?
Yeah.
by total sales
Total variable cost.
minus total variable cost. So this is like 20, 20, right? Sales manager 60. So break even point is so we have to, then we cannot find out this one. So this is not working out. But if we find out contribution margin per unit, then what? So we can do that also. Sales minus variable cost is contribution. Is it right?
Yes. Yes.
So sales is
80,000, 20,000. 60.
uh, contribution by sales. PV ratio. I'm finding out PV ratio. There's one more formula. Maybe you remember in your graduation or post graduation days. Fixed cost by PV ratio can also give you break-even point in break-even point, right?
Okay.
Break-even point in sales, direct formula. PV ratio is nothing but contribution by sales into 100, right?
Yes.
So contribution is what? Sales minus variable cost by sales into 100. So sales is 80,000 minus variable cost is 20,000 by
60.
sales 80,000 into 100. Can you tell me what is that?
75.
75. Okay, we will not take it in percentage. Okay, no problem. Okay, what you got? 75%, right? Let's
Yes.
take. So what is that? We have fixed cost, right? 30,000 divided by 0.7 or 75%. Can you tell me what's the answer? You'll get break even point. Break even sales.
30,000.
Yeah, yeah,
40,000.
yeah. Please note it down.
If we take total sales, total volume in formula, we are getting 40,000 only, sir.
Total. Okay, no
Yeah.
problem. This one you said.
Yes, one. Yes, no. This one. Total fixed cost. Total.
Okay, then we can take up that one. Just a second. Just a second. Let's do this. Fixed cost is 30,000. Yeah, we can get it. 80,000 minus 20 is 60.
Into 80.
Yeah, okay, that's okay. I thought of doing that only, but okay.
Yeah.
Even I am not well today.
Yes.
This here lot of weather change in Kompally.
Yes, yes, sir. Yes. It's too cold.
In Kachiguda, I am having a different climate. Here, I am having a different climate. My entire throat is uh, like it's like sore throat I have.
Yeah, it's your voice is on.
Yeah,
Cancel.
yeah.
Copy.
Next one. I don't know this background sound. My like this, it will spoil the recording of the class. Yeah, this one. They're asking what they're asking. Question number 6, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Please go
Contribution
through the
margin.
state. Yeah. Based upon the information, the contribution margin for the company was. So you can do this. I'm waiting. What's the formula for contribution margin?
Unit contribution margin by selling price.
No, this asking contribution margin. Sales minus variable cost. If it is unit contribution margin, divide by number of units.
Okay. Sales minus variable.
Yeah. Please go through this properly. This hell of distraction, really. So what are they asking? Data available for the current year are presented below. Whole company, division one, division two, and they're asking for what? Based upon information presented the contribution margin for the company. So I think they are asking for the company itself. So we have to skip the division.
Yes.
Uh, this thing, and company is nothing but it's like clubbing these two. We get the company. So sales is how much? 10 lakhs, right? What's the variable cost? 4 lakhs, right?
4 lakhs.
What is the variable cost? Okay,
Last 1 lakh
based
30.
on the contribution, yeah. So this is 6 lakhs. They are asking contribution margin. So sale 6 lakhs. 6 lakhs is there? Yes, there.
Yes.
Just a second. So okay, okay. Variable cost has this also, right?
Hmm.
1.3. Yeah. So can
Sales
you?
is 4 lakh
No, sales is 10 lakhs net revenue.
net revenue.
Less variable cost and variable administrative. What's the answer? See, now this question I will give you some good
Around.
amount of information. Hello, hello, can you hear?
Sir. Yes, sir. Yes.
Information is there are two types of costing: absorption costing, and there is like variable costing or marginal costing. So here in absorption costing, you take uh, what would you take as product cost? Product cost, direct material. Here also product cost, you take direct material, direct
Okay.
labor, direct labor. Here fixed manufacturing overhead. Okay,
Okay.
variable manufacturing overhead. Okay, here only variable manufacturing overhead. Rest all here are period costs.
Only fixed is
No, rest all like selling, administration, overheads are all period cost. What are they?
period cost.
Yeah. Here only these are the product costs. Rest fixed manufacturing overheads. These are all maybe fixed nature, fixed or variable, or period cost, or selling and administrative overheads. Whatever you have, any overhead, any indirect expenses,
Fixed
period
cost.
cost. That means won't add to the product. Okay.
Okay.
So I'll give you a screenshot. 2 minutes. 2 minutes, huh?
Yes.
2 minutes, huh? I've sent it. Please check. Have you, hello? Hello? Samreen, are you following? Hello?
Yes, I
Hello?
got.
Yeah.
Yes, hello.
Yeah, you can check this. Product cost has what I've mentioned here: direct material, direct labor, fixed manufacturing overheads, variable manufacturing overheads. Okay, rest all are period cost. Here, direct material, direct labor, only variable, but all fixed nature cost, period cost, right? Why I'm
Yeah.
mentioning this is here they have given some information regarding variable selling and administrative overheads. Are you saying this?
Yes, yeah.
So contribution is sales minus variable cost. But what kind of things we do? So direct costing considers only variable cost as product cost. Direct costing
Yeah.
is marginal costing. Okay. And absorption costing treats both variable and manufacture and fixed cost as product cost. Thus, variable costs are not stated separately. So, like variable costs are not stated separately is nothing but variable, and they have given variable selling and administrative costs. They did not mention what kind of costing we have to follow. So they are
Yes.
saying that in absorption, variable and fixed both are taken. Okay.
Oh,
So that too fixed cost of what kind? Fixed manufacturing overheads, right?
yeah.
So
Yep.
here we are not taking fixed, so we are following variable costing, correct?
Yes.
Marginal costing,
Mm.
because this CVP is all about marginal costing, not absorption costing.
Okay.
So we are taking all the costs and like net revenue minus variable cost, variable COGS, okay, and variable selling and administrative overheads.
Yes.
Because they are not taking it separately, it seems, and they are not showing any separation. So we have taken. Generally, we should not take in both the cases, but here, as I gave you the screenshot,
Yeah.
variable production overheads only are taken, and fixed production overheads plus selling and administrative expenses
In period
are all
cost.
period cost, but they are specifically mentioning variable. So almost variable cost will be considering in this.
Yes. Okay.
It's a controversial thing, but things are not clear. So we are going as per the info. Okay.
Okay.
Shall we move forward?
Yes.
Do this question. Margin of safety. So budgeted sales minus
Minus
break even sales is equal to
margin of safety.
margin of safety. Budgeted sales, did they give? Yeah, 5,10,000. They are selling it for 850. So per unit, how much?
600.
600 units, right?
Yes. Yes.
And break even. Break even is what?
This
Sales minus variable cost.
is 850
So
minus
850 minus 350.
500.
500, this is contribution. Fixed cost is 145. Fixed cost by contribution will give us break even. What is the break even?
290.
Sorry, 290.
290. Yes.
600 minus 290 is your
310.
margin of safety.
Margin of safety.
Please go this.
Yes. Done.
Actually, I'm struggling a lot. Can we take up in
Yes.
morning, Samrin?
Yes, sir, of course.
Yeah, I'm on holiday tomorrow, so I can give you like morning session. I can take up 2 hours. Afternoon, I can take up 1 hour.
Yes, sir, it
Actually,
will.
I'm having very like severe cold today.
Yes.
I'm
So
not
not
able to see. I'm just dragging it. I'm not in a full proper this thing to take up. So, but no problem. Tomorrow we can do some 43 questions in this. Okay.
okay. So tomorrow morning or evening time?
After morning and afternoon both I can take. I'm on holiday
Okay.
too. So we can
Okay.
take either from 11 to 1. Post lunch also from 2 to 3 we can target.
Okay, sir.
2 to 3 or 2 to 4, how much ever. Like we'll see 11 to 1 if we can take up and wind up this section. This week we can go for this and this also. Right?
Yeah.
If this is a major thing, then after that
Yeah.
one session 16 17 20 questions, 20 questions, it's done, right?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Yeah, and just a second. I know we have done only 7 questions. I have a bigger task, but tomorrow I will be like able to give it.
Okay, sir. Tomorrow we'll continue.
Yeah,
And
so yeah, please tell.
investment decision answer sheet I have answered, I have completed.
I will send.
Okay, and financial market and types of securities question test at
Okay. No,
the website.
financial markets and financing is there, right? Valuation methods and cost of capital, working capital is also there. So after CVP also we have tasks to do.
Okay.
Okay. But not that major. We can finish soon.
Okay.
Did we do
We did
financial
financial markets and types of securities we did.
financial markets also done?
Yeah, done.
Okay, then what? Then valuation, working capital, CVP. Four topics are there. We can do. But tomorrow, no. Tomorrow, however, I'll try to see. I'll try to make up this. Okay.
Okay. Okay, sir.
11 is okay, right?
Yes, sir. Yes. 11 or
100%.
11 will start.
100% I will take up. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, son. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.